everyone, this is Justin from Justin's Orchids and More, and I want to give you guys a little greenhouse tour to show you how the plants are doing in the greenhouse. You know, the whole transition thing. Some plants are doing good, some plants are not. We'll start over here. You know, I talked yesterday about plants that really don't like to be messed with as far as repotting and messing with their roots. And this Voodoo Lily was growing in a different pot earlier in the year, and I repotted it, and I messed with the roots, and the plant just died. It died. I was wondering if the bulb would ever come back, and you know, I kept an eye on it. You know, just kept giving it good water and good air circulation, and it has done very well for me. I'll know next time when I want to repot this to really not mess with the root ball at all, but it's doing good. It's actually put on a new growth right there too, so I'm happy about that. I love the markings on that stalk. Yeah, that's just one of my little favorites. I like it. My Hoyas, these Hoyas are actually doing really good. This one actually came from Lowe's. I got that plant for like $12, and you know, it's doing very well. I think that's my Chelsea, and it's doing good. I have no complaints about that one. And this one over here has just really, you know, when I had these Hoyas in my grow tent, they did okay, but it seems to be, they just seem to really like, you know, just natural sunlight. And I had a lot of, you know, my humidity was very high in the grow tent, and here my humidity, you know, it'll fluctuate during the day and at night and stuff, but normally from maybe 55 to 75 is what my humidity runs on average. And yeah, that Hoya right there has done very well. Yeah, that's a nice one. This was the Vanda type. I don't even have a tag on it, but that came from eBay. But yeah, it's doing fine. I was, you know, having my drinks in the evening. I was watching my Panthers play preseason. They lost, but yeah, go Panthers. I'm a football fan. But yeah, that's the Dendrobium that looks good. And when I get the coconut husk, I'm going to be repotting this one. But yeah, lots of new growths. That was doing good. I like that. This Maxillera is, you know, I just noticed it was just being a little bit too wet, and I've got it kind of sitting right out here in the open right here where it gets plenty of air circulation, because I want it to be able to dry out more. But it's doing better. And you know, I'm gonna be showing you guys plants, and you know, you're gonna see spots on the leaves and stuff. That's okay. That's just like this Coryanthes Massaci. You know, you can look. There's damage from, I don't know. I'm guessing that's sun damage, and but that's okay, because you know what? When I look at a plant, whether if I'm at a nursery and I'm trying to buy a plant or whatever, you can look at the old growths, and you know, they can have damage. But what you really want to pay attention to is the new growths. That's what you want to see, what's going on right now as far as where the plant's growing. And I have a nice new growth there, and a nice one here, and I also have one right there. And you know, for Coryanthes, I think these pseudobulbs are doing really good, and I'm not worried about that plant. Now my Coryanthes Massaci, not Massaci, I just did Massaci. My Coryanthes Macranthia, it's got a new growth right there, okay, and it's doing fine. The plant looks okay. I think I'm just, like I said, I'm watering a little too much because I'm a water hog. I tend to water my orchids way too much. And let's check out the spike now. You know, I was hoping for two, and you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out. I think maybe maybe that's just from too much water. on my part, but yeah, that one's failed. And so I'm gonna get one, and it's growing fast. Get a close up. Look at the spots. Maybe we'll get to see that one in bloom, but yeah, that spike, it's or that bud is forming fast, and yeah, that's that. And I'll show you something too. You know, when I built the greenhouse, where I put it, I was really worried about my location. I was worried about whether or not, you know, I would be getting enough sunlight in here, because I get sunlight. I get morning sun, and then most of the midday I don't get nothing but just bright indirect sunlight, and then I get some direct sunlight right in the evenings. And so, you know, I was always wondering, let me move this out of the way. I was always wondering, you know, if I put the greenhouse in the right place. But this is my Vanda Mimi Palmer, and it's already bloomed one time this year. And since this Mimi Palmer has been in here, it's producing no spike. So that's good news for me. That lets me know that, you know, at least I got enough light coming in here for a higher light orchid like a Vanda type to be able to spike. So, you know, I'm happy about that. It's doing very well. And now I don't know how many blooms I'll get on that spike, but you know, I've got it placed because in the evening the sun comes, it's cloudy today, but the sun comes down right there. So yeah, happy about that. That's a good sign. And my other little Vandas, I don't have a whole lot of Vandas, but they're doing good. And I'm just checking some of these plants. My Insidium Raspberry Chocolate is wanting to put out some blooms. And again, I don't know, that's kind of a weird looking spike, but like I said before, you know, this plant was, you know, just growing under lights to growing in here. So, but I got some new growths, they're coming along good. But that plant's coming back. This Encyclia right here is doing good. I don't really worry about that one. It's just that new growth's just growing really good. Another Stanhopea that I probably shouldn't have messed with the root ball, and I did, but it's got a new growth there, and it's got another one over here. I don't know if you can see it right there. I think it's coming back. I can't see them. That's good. After dark, right part. It's doing good. That's another Brassavola that's got a spike right there, and it's doing fine. Dendrobium speciosum, I think. I'm waiting on this thing to put out a new growth, but it's taking its time. But I think it's gonna be okay. Move that back. The Bulbophyllum phalaenopsis cross is doing good. I've been watching that new growth. That one's doing good. I'm actually, there's another one on eBay right now for it's $100, and I really want it, and I'm going to buy it. It's got a nice growth coming out there. That's doing good. I just tipped the plant over. My Walkeriana is doing good. If you look at that new growth right there, I got some new roots trying to grow. That's a pretty one. My Cucullata, and I told you guys I really like this one. And the new growth is coming out good. And the other new growth down in there is doing good. It does well in that little basket kind of mount setup. It's actually still on a cork mount. I buried it down in there and put sphagnum moss around it. That's all I did. And it seems to like it. I think that was doing well. This Arangus is got a spike, and every time I look at it, you know, I'm used to looking at green spikes, and I see this pale looking spike and I think it's going to fail, but I That's just actually how I guess, how the spikes look. But yeah, has not failed. That's doing good. Someone's plants over. Turn around. But yeah, overall everything's looking really good. That's Phylogeny. Genesis is doing good. I really want to repot that one soon. It's got some nice growths on it. And yeah, the phals seem to be looking okay. I'm getting some spikes here and there. Some new growths. They're doing good. I've got all this room now in here, and I'm gonna be ordering some orchids. I was looking at this bulb filling. That's a cutting that when I got it, I just had that one bulb. I had a friend of mine just he just ripped off a piece and give it to me. So that's what I've been able to do since I had that bulbophyllum. I don't even know what it is. He didn't know what it is, but here's another bulbo that's doing good for me. That was an expensive little eBay purchase right there. I think that plant with shipping was about $55. Panthium semi-alba, and like that. I like that, and also like this other bulbophyllum right here. I'm thinking that, look at that new growth and that one right there. I'm thinking that I'll be able to grow bubbles pretty good in here. Bulbophyllums. Looks like that might be a spike. I just noticed that. The first time I seen that one. That's that one I got from Paula. So good. Let's look at that a little bit closer. What do you think, guys? Think that's a spike? I think that's a spike. So that's cool. But no, everything's been going good. My summer rose I got from Todd's Tropicals. Just a pretty plant. I really like green, blue, purple, white flowers, and yeah, that's a good grower. I put it on Instagram and stuff, but it's doing good, man. I really like that plant a lot. I don't really show down here at my begonias, but the begonias are doing good. I've had no problems with them. I keep them down here so they don't get so much light, but yeah, they're going good. That's some kind of fern. That's another type of fern over there that I got from somebody. But yeah, they look good. I think everything's looking pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna be putting rocks down in here probably this coming weekend. And I'm gonna put all white rocks. I got to run all my wires up high, and yeah, we'll go from there. This is and I told you guys I really don't grow Cattleyas that well, but this was a bag baby, and look at it. Look how big it's gotten. What is this? Yeah. It's got pretty white, purple, yellowish flowers. It doesn't really bloom that well for me. It is fragrant, and maybe now that I got in here, I can get it to bloom. My Gongora, and I want to get more Gongoras, but my Gongora grossia is, like I said before, you can look at all these old leaves and this and that, but when you're looking at a plant, check out what's going on right now. Check out the new growth. That's what I look at. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. I don't worry about it one bit. I think that plant will come back really nice. But anyway, that's my little greenhouse tour, guys. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you on the next one.